Firefly went into great detail that from a short distance, Threepwood may be able to use a locked ability if he could unscramble the code to transfer his conscious, Colt's for short bursts. There was a lot of talk on how it was done, nothing I or Colt truly could understand. Abira stood listening, but saying nothing. Firefly looked to him next. "How's the shoulder?" Abira looked to her. "You did fine by it. One of my better patch jobs I've received." She smiled slightly. "I best change the bandage so it doesn't get infected." We left to go talk ourselves on a few loose ends, finally having the time to tell Colt of Father's secrets. Colt shook his head at it all. Lowering his head as he thought, he asked if I liked the idea of my parents around more. I had lost so much time with them, but it was not my place to make Colt feel forced in any direction, so I fumbled over it myself. A while later, Abira joined back up with us in his shirt. Colt noticed the needlework to be finely done. Abira smiled. "It seems I am off to gather up some spices for some cider. I'll show you where to find them." Colt smiled as they went off up top, and so I found my way to Lyra. Up top myself, I wanted every minute with her, knowing what was to come. On the other side of the herd, Colt showed his father to the hut of cooking supplies as Abira looked to a list. "Let's see, cinnamon, here it is, rosemary, yes there, and fennel seeds and black peppercorns. My, what a oddity for a cider. Where is the nutmeg on this, like it gives it?" Colt handed him a jar of powder. "She has perfected it over the years to this state. I doubt she will change her mind on it now. The apples are hanging in the back. Dried, it won't be as sweet. So take her some sugar as well. She can make up her mind if she wants it." Abira dropped a glass jar as Colt caught it. Abira looked to everything he was holding. "Where is Traveler? Have you seen him about since last night?" Colt smiled slightly to himself. "He arrived back at the herd this morning." Abira looked to him as many fathers would, knowing their son is speaking with silver words. "Good, I should send him off today." Colt folded his arms. "You could go with him. You know, I have things handled here. You could join us at the gate." "No, I'm still needed here. Perhaps it is of greed. I wish to be here, but still I have things to accomplish." He looked to his arms filled to the brim with ingredients. "Who shall you be sending with him?" Colt looked to Abira. "I was thinking Eleanor." "A woman, why?" Abira questioned. Colt nodded. "I'll be sending the women off soon with men to guard, but there are not many men I can spare and they work well together." Abira rolled his eyes toward Colt. "Oh, that one. Yes, I heard how well they work together." Colt looked to his father. "I would rather send one he agrees with than one that would be full of a power struggle. It would slow them down." "Eleanor is well versed in hunting and gathering. She also has one of the fastest mares to keep up with him, as well as repair him if needed. It's only sensible to send her." Abira sighed, placing everything into a leather sack. "So that was her to then. Colt, this is your herd, and your words make sense, but I wish you would rethink your decision on it." Colt folded his arms tighter to him. "If I am to run things, I need to be trusted in my choices." Abira sighed heavily. "Very well then. But I must ask you not to play games with my mind. I need to know an answer soon. And you shall have it before we leave here." Abira nodded in understanding after giving Firefly the ingredients. Traveler was found and told by Abira and Colt what was to come. Then Colt went to Eleanor, thinking it best to speak to her alone.